Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips with Dave. And today we're going to be talking about how you can actually get started in cryptocurrency. Now, guys, if you're here for the first time on my channel, welcome first and foremost. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you are interested in these kinds of videos. What are these kinds of videos? Well, basically, guys, on a Wednesday, we talk about cryptocurrency. Now, I personally has started this channel in order for you to learn the skill sets in order for you to pave the way for your dreams to come true. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, I focus personally on marketing skill sets and trading. And in this video, we are going to be talking about cryptocurrency because it's a big part of my online journey. They're very separate skill sets. Okay. So when we talk about cryptocurrency, when we talk about methods, I have a ton of videos for you guys to check out in case you're interested in you're just getting started. Now, today, I'm going to give you a complete overview of how to get started with cryptocurrency with this crypto starter presentation that I created for you guys. And I'll show you also, I'll give you an actual step-by-step guide on how to actually get started with each and every part of it. Okay. But if you want to check out the entire cryptocurrency playlist that I have, guys, in the description of this video, there is a playlist and basically all the resources that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video are in the description. So if you're interested in any one of them, then feel free to just scroll down and check in the description which one is best for you. And that is something that you can get started with. Now, additionally, I want to say that, guys, if you're interested in actually getting some free cryptocurrency, some free Bitcoin, firstly, then stay tuned to the very end, because I will share with you one method that you can start to earn a passive income and also earn cryptocurrency in the bargain. So let's get started with the video. Here I am, guys. Let's go ahead and actually look at the 4 methods that I'm going to be talking about if you're new to cryptocurrency. Now, when I got started a long time ago, there were different methods. Okay, there was another method that you could have got started with cryptocurrency, that would be mining. It was quite an easy method at that point of time, and many people were mining cryptocurrency. In today's day and age, you still can go ahead and mine different kinds of cryptocurrency. Don't get me wrong. I didn't put that as a starter, because when you get starting, no one understands, or rather people find it difficult to understand what mining is, what minting is, and having a master nodes and nodes, for example. These are all a little bit more advanced strategies. So we might be talking about them in the future. And if you're actually interested in those kinds of income streams that you can make with cryptocurrency, then definitely you can subscribe to the channel, because I will be talking about them in the future. But in today's video, I'm going to make it very simple and just talk about these 4 methods. And if you're interested in getting started, it's just about choosing a lane. The thing is, cryptocurrency is not only a way of, or a new form of wealth that you can actually participate in, but it is also the whole change of wealth that we're starting to see over the last 10 years in the financial space, right? So it is something new. It's in its infancy, in my opinion, still, but at a stage where it is cracking the surface to get into the mainstream, which is a good thing for most individuals. And a lot of people have got, including myself, have focused on learning a skill set within the cryptocurrency space, so that I also can participate in a more passive stream of income. And so these are the methods that I personally am already doing, all these 4 methods, but you can choose one. Okay, and I would suggest to choose one, understand it well enough, gain the knowledge behind it, and I'm going to share that knowledge in this video. And then if you want to move to the next, you can come back, watch this video again, and then decide if you want to get started with another way of earning this kind of income in the cryptocurrency space. Now, obviously, guys, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing that I share in this video is financial advice, literally nothing. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And in fact, you should not be taking any financial advice from anybody on YouTube for that matter. I'm just personally sharing with you strategies that in the cryptocurrency space work. And you can feel free to do your own due diligence after that and decide whether this is something for you or not. Okay, so you're going to learn more than anything else these kind of methods within the cryptocurrency space. Now, the easiest way to get started, in my opinion, if you are new to cryptocurrency, is the HODL method. Now, the HODL method is basically holding a cryptocurrency. So you buy low, you buy maybe an altcoin or Bitcoin even, and you can buy Bitcoin. I would say Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, you could be buying at different stages. So every single month, if you want to put a certain amount of funds to those assets, you can continuously do that. And it's a kind of trading method. In fact, it's called a DCA. It's a dollar cost averaging method. So if you purchase a little bit every single month, you're a dollar cost averaging. You're not spending that much money. And if it's an asset like cryptocurrency, it's a value asset like cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin, for example, or Ethereum, then it's growing in value over the long time. So you're hodling, you're holding the coin for a long time, and that's it. You're just gaining the value over time. Okay, now then you can take out a percentage of it, or you can see whatever it is that you want to do with it. But with the holding method, you are still getting affected by the volatility of the cryptocurrency market. Considering that it's in its infancy, there's a lot of volatility that exists. So you are getting affected by the volatility, which leads me to my second way. Now I'll show you about these ways every single step of the journey, right? I will show you also how you can get started with hodling. I will show you how you can get started with trading, lending, and earning, for example, and staking. Everything in this video, you're going to see how to do it. But I'm just saying, like, so basically it's buy a coin, buy an asset, buy cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, like Ethereum. And if you're hodling, I would say just focus on the top cryptocurrencies. So maybe if you're looking at the top 10 cryptocurrencies, or if you're looking at least the top 20, that's fine. You can pick one which you do your research, find out about the project. Are you interested in it? Follow what's happening with it, the news, and so on and so forth. And then you can purchase that coin wherever it is. I'll show you where you can actually get these coins as well. That is one method. Okay, that's the easiest method. That's the simplest method, but it also leads me to a less riskier method, in my opinion, but has more skill sets needed. So you need to learn at least one strategy. Okay, focus on one strategy, and then you can focus on other strategies if you want to then advance. Which leads me to trading cryptocurrency. So what is trading cryptocurrency? Trading, like any other any other currency like Forex or even commodity stocks and so on and so forth, is buying low and selling high, guys. So if you have a strategy that allows you to do the analysis, buy low and then sell high, buy low and then sell high, you are basically focusing on a specific asset. So for example, I do a lot of cryptocurrency trading and I focus on Bitcoin pairs. I don't focus on US dollar pairs. I don't focus on Ethereum pairs. I actually focus on Bitcoin pairs. The reason for that is, first and foremost, I want to have enough of Bitcoin set aside, and then the rest of the money I will focus on then using other pairs like Ethereum, Ethereum based pairs for me personally is the second option. And then you have US dollar tether or just USDC pairs and so on and so forth that you can actually look at, okay, based on the volatility, based on the trading. But you pick one method, and it's always, what are you gaining? So when I'm trading, for example, Bitcoin pairs, what's the advantage here? I buy a coin, another coin, right? Say it's a gaming coin like Gala. I buy Gala low and I sell it high, and I'm basically earning on Bitcoin. So when it goes up with the Bitcoin pair, then I take out those funds, and now I've got accumulated more Bitcoin. And that is a strategy that we have when it comes to trading. Okay, so your hodling is one. Trading is then buying low, selling high, buying low, but you're gaining that asset, right? You decide that cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, for example, is the main asset that you want to build, and you use trading to build it. Okay, so that's the second way that you can get started with cryptocurrency in this space. The third way is lending and earning. Now, the advantage that we have in this space right now is that there are many opportunities when it comes to yield per year, okay, or yield percentage per year. Annual yield percentage, basically, that you're getting, an APY. Why? The reason for that is when you're lending the coin to certain structures or certain DeFi, they decentralized structures also, they're giving you a yearly yield back. Okay, so you're lending it to basically earn. You don't own those coins when you lend it, because you're giving it to somebody else, but you're earning a yield on that, which then you can withdraw, and it becomes a passive stream of income basically for you. And then you have staking. Now, I've done a full video of staking, guys. In fact, I'll link the staking video above, and I'll also link the video below in case you want to get started with staking, a very simple method that I follow with staking, okay? So I'm going to get into what staking is and share with you in a little bit, but these are the 4 methods that I personally have. So the explanation is simple. Holding coins with a strong project is the hodling method, right? Holding coins with a strong project behind it. So you need to know if it, for example, there's a coin called AVA, which is Travala, and they actually have a physical business in Australia that works in the travel industry, right? So that coin, for example, is a strong coin with a project, and you are basically buying and holding that coin for the value to be gained over the long term. Now you can choose projects like this, or you can stick to the main cryptocurrencies as I mentioned, and I would stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum at least. And then there's Solana, there's ADA, there's Luna. There are so many options out there for you, so you can do your research on the coins and then hold that coin and project for the long term in order for the value to increase. And that's how you basically earn through hodling your coins. Then you have a basic strategy that you can pick, as I mentioned, whether it's a dollar cost averaging strategy or other methods. I personally have a buy and build strategy, which basically buys low and keeps buying. It's a dollar cost averaging strategy that keeps buying. And then when the coin turns around, I get a higher profit because I've basically averaged out over the long term of that coin. So if it's a week, if it's a day, it really doesn't matter. If it's a month also, it really doesn't matter. I'm not worried because I'm picking that coin in order for me, in case it goes south, I'm focusing on coins that I want to hold, and that's it. And then I follow this strategy and accumulate more of the asset and basically then trade it for Bitcoin. And when I trade it for Bitcoin, I basically gain more Bitcoin. So that's my strategy that I use, which I'm not going to go into detail with, right? I've given you the overview of it. And if you want to know more, I will share with you how you can get started with this strategy in a second. That is the second method. Lending, as I mentioned, is offering a cryptocurrency to then receive a yield from it by lending it to others. It's as simple as that. Now, what is staking, guys? The fourth option is staking. Staking, the definition of staking basically is staking cryptocurrency is a process that involves buying and setting aside a certain amount of tokens to become an active, validating node for the network. So say, for example, and I'm going to use the same example that I used before, we can use Luna or we can use AVA. They are both staking proof of stake coins, which basically you can do this. You are staking those coins in order for you to help the validation of the coins on the network. By simply holding these coins, the buyer becomes an important piece of the network security infrastructure and is then compensated accordingly. So you're getting a yield on that because you are basically loaning your coins, you're giving your coins to the network to increase the security for everybody else. So the validation becomes quite important factor here. Okay, so in simple words, you get more of the coin that you are staking with time. Okay, you're gaining more of that coin. It's always within that coin itself. So for example, Terra Luna, if you are staking Terra Luna, you're getting more of Terra Luna. And as you get more of those coins and the coin asset or the value of that coin goes up, then you're earning on that in that method as well. But the aim is not to earn on the US dollar or Bitcoin method. It is to make sure that you're gaining more of those coins because that's the asset that you're building with staking. Okay, so what are the benefits of staking? You're basically rewarded if you are staking your coins. If you have coins and you stake, you get a bonus. This keeps the blockchain working smoothly, guys. And I would say proof of work is more focused on the miners, as I mentioned before, which there's a difficulty level that comes up. Okay, so each time the miners have to pay a fee. So the miners are paid a fee for mining those coins. And as the coin increases over time, as more miners keep confirming this coin, the difficulty level rises for those miners. Okay, so proof of stake is that you are rewarded to stake the coins, and that's it. Staking creates staking basically creates a contest in a way which helps to forge the block. Okay, this is the cool part of the technology side. I'm pretty much a geek to it, but I hope that I'm sharing this information in a simplified way so that you can understand it. Okay, I want you to understand what staking is and you don't just jump into it unnecessarily. Okay, you win coins basically by staking. Because you're staking them, they're giving you an incentive and they're giving you more coins. It keeps the network in order and way cheaper than proof of stake. Okay, it's way cheaper, more cost effective, and a balanced method, in my opinion, is proof of stake than proof of work. Staking is not that easy. You need to know all the rules that are there in staking, and the investment amount is high without any idea if you can actually will get the value of the work. Okay, so this is very important that you are able to, you can do it on your own or you can do it through different methods, and I'm going to show you how you can do it through easy, simple, very quick button 1, 2, 3 kind of methods to get started with staking. Okay, all of this is taking away from the normal user. If you are use a service that pulls in the resources and the rewards based on it. Okay, where can you get started with staking? So this is one of the ways that I'm going to show you. So Binance is where I personally stake most of my coins. Again, it's an exchange, so there is a level of risk involved. However, you don't own those coins, and this is why the level of risk is there, but it is consumer friendly to get started with staking on Binance. So if you want to consider it, you can. Then you have other exchanges like Kraken, which you can also start to stake your coins, and some coins you can stake directly on the network itself by entering into the pool. So for example, if I'm not mistaken, for Luna, there's Terra Station, which you can get started by picking a pool that there are people who are also staking. You're involved in that pool, so your costs are reduced and you're still getting a yield per year on staking that coin. And you can set up your wallet accordingly and earn more of that coin. So proof of work and proof of stake, this is the basic difference behind it. Okay, the security level, in my opinion, is much higher with proof of stake, and the rewards also and the currency that's there right now with proof of stake is quite high. So it's a method that in the last few years people have been more active on, and it's also a long-term method. So it's not that the coin gets, you remove the coin immediately, but you're creating more consumption of that coin, which helps in the value of that coin, which helps grow in general the asset. And then it's a long term. You're looking at 5 to 10 years. You're not just looking at 1 year in terms of staking. Yes, I already mentioned that. Let's go ahead and actually show you. I'm going to go to my screen and show you all the methods starting from holding. Now, I suggest if you are just getting started in the cryptocurrency space, check out crypto.com, guys. The link to crypto.com, as I mentioned, is in the description of this video. And crypto.com is just basically a service, and it makes getting started with cryptocurrency really easy. They have cards available. They have their own coin. And in fact, let me do this, guys. Okay. Let me just go to CoinMarketCap to show you. And I will just scroll down here and you can see that. Scroll down here, you can see that crypto.com has their own app, has their own coin as well. And it's a 16th coin on all the cryptocurrencies that exist. So it's gained in value quite a bit over the last few years. And even if it goes to $1, you will be really happy. So getting started right now with crypto.com, if you want to stake crypto.com also with it, it's really easy. But the added benefit of getting started with crypto.com is that you can very easily buy different kinds of cryptocurrency, by just connecting your bank account or your cryptocurrency or your card, your normal debit card, and you can just purchase your cryptocurrency with it whenever you want. And this really allows you to, there are many coins that are there on the market right here on cryptocurrency, on crypto.com, and you can just buy and hold accordingly, and then whenever you want to sell, you can sell it, and that's how you can start to earn pretty easily. It's a very user-friendly app, and this is why I'm saying that crypto.com is a way to get started with holding your cryptocurrency. Okay, and that is in the description of this video. Plus, as you can see, Matt Damon is also, sponsoring, well, basically doing a sponsorship video for them. They also have their own arena. There's a lot that you can see right here. Over 10 million users, guys. I do not want to brag about this platform, but it is a really good platform if you're thinking about just getting started. I personally have the card myself. They also make it really easy. So if tomorrow you just want to, withdraw some of the funds and use it for a purchase, then here you go. You can get your own cryptocurrency card, and you can just go and use it accordingly. Okay, so that's something that I would suggest if you're starting to hold your coins. That's where you can get started. Another place that you can get started with just buying coins is Binance itself. A link to Binance is also in the description in case you're interested. It's just an exchange. I have the link there, but it's not that I earn some extra commissions or something like that from it. I don't focus on that. It's just for me to make it really easy for you to find the places where you can get started. Okay, so buying and selling your Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. You can just easily buy crypto with your cards, with your cash balance, with a third party. If you're in Europe or in other places, you can also buy in Europe, mainly because Binance US is for US. Otherwise, you can use, a third party method and just buy your cryptocurrency and hold it there. So these are the two places that I personally suggest in terms of holding. In terms of trading, I personally only trade on Binance. Okay, I don't trade on other exchanges. I trade on Binance, and basically I use TradingView as my chart to look at the different coins. I have my list here that I look at pretty frequently. So for example, just to give you an example, Waves Bitcoin, for example, and I have these indicators that I'm not going to go into detail and share with you, but basically it allows me to understand when I should enter and I should exit the market. Okay. Like this, you will not understand the strategy. I need to explain it to you. But what you can do and what I will do is leave a link in the description to my Facebook group, guys. Okay. And in my Facebook group, actually, let me share with you. In my Facebook group, in this group right here is the group that you will find in the description. In the guide section, I have a specific training on trading right here. Okay. Step by step, how to create a plan, what's the method, what's the second method that I use, and you will be able to learn. So I'll leave a link in the description to my group. That way you can easily get started with your trading if you want to start trading cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's summarize that in a nutshell again. For holding crypto.com, Binance would be in my suggestions for you. And then finally, for trading, you can join my Facebook group. And if you want to get started with holding, I would suggest the top 10 to 20 coins is what you should be looking at. Nothing more, nothing less, in my opinion. Those are the coins that you should see. For example, if you want to buy BNB, or if you want to buy XRP, or if you want to buy ADA, for example, or Solana or AVAX, these are coins that you are basically holding, and that's it. Those are the two strategies. Now, the third strategy, what I spoke about was lending and earning, right? Earning a yield. Now, what I personally use, and this is where you can earn your free Bitcoin if you want, guys. Okay, so if you want some free Bitcoin at the end of this video, this is how you're going to get it. Celsius Network is where I personally hold and lend, sorry, basically where I lend my cryptocurrency and I earn a yield from it. So as you can see right here, what you do, they have over 20 billion in assets, 1.6 million users. So it's growing, it's a growing community, but basically you put in a certain amount of Bitcoin. Let's use Bitcoin as an example, or other cryptocurrencies that you want. Okay, so say you wanna lend your link. There's a 3% annual percentage yield that you can get on link. So it's pretty low on link. Let's use another one, for example, Matic. Matic is a 9% per annual yield that you can get from Matic. So if you have $3,000 worth of Matic for the 5 years, you're basically earning $1,000 profit on top of this 3,000. Okay, so 3,000 plus 1,727. This is what you would get per year, guys. Okay, this is not per month. This is per year. But the good thing about Celsius, when you lend them and you earn a yield like this, you are basically also getting a compound interest every single week, because they make those payments every week. So if you get, how do you get started is simply click on the link in the description. Okay, there's a code. You can get started with the app on with Celsius app. You verify yourself, you do your KYC, because it's important that you do it. Then you transfer your cryptocurrency that you want. Then every Monday they pay you. So if you leave that in your wallet and you just buy and lend this coin for a certain amount of time, and weekly it keeps giving you a yield, that yield is added to the coins that you're lending. So you're now compounding your earnings and earning on top of that. I have a whole tutorial on Celsius. In fact, what I'll do is I'll link the Celsius playlist in the description as well, in case you're interested in learning about Celsius. But this is how you can earn a yield on your cryptocurrency by, you're doing basically two things here. You're holding your coins and you're lending them at the same time. You're only holding your coins and you're lending them for a yield. Now they obviously have your coins, and you can basically get that yield. And you can see that the yield rewards have been almost $1 billion, guys. 936 million paid out in yield, okay, since 2018. So this is a very solid platform in my opinion. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your due diligence and decide if you want to get started with Celsius or not. But it is creating a passive income for myself. Now, in order for you to get your free Bitcoin, this is important, you can use the code that you have in the description and deposit at least, so if you want $10 worth of Bitcoin, you deposit $100, okay, worth of your cryptocurrency, you'll get $10 worth of Bitcoin. If you want $50 worth of Bitcoin, you basically need to deposit at least $400 worth of cryptocurrency. And then whether it's cumulatively or the next 4 months, basically after 4 months, when if you 100 per month, and the fourth month when you deposit 400, you will get your cryptocurrency free for you. Okay, so it's just an incentive in case you want to get started with earning a yield through cryptocurrency. And that that Bitcoin that's given to you, you can leave it there and earn a 6% annual yield. If I scroll down, I'll show you this. You basically earn a 6% annual yield if, say, for example, you add $400 worth of Bitcoin, $400 worth of Bitcoin, and you get $50. Basically, that $50 is giving you a 6.2% annual yield, plus the coin goes up in value. So it's just a benefit. It's a win-win for everybody, in my opinion. And this is the other way that you can get started. Now, how can you get started with staking? That's the last one. The easiest way, in my opinion, for you to get started with staking is through Binance.com. Okay, now Binance as an exchange, if you go to Binance Earn right here, and you can see there's staking involved, and you have multiple coins, you have 22% yield. So you can choose what I suggest, and watch the video, guys, that I have in the description of this video for staking specifically, because I show you how to go with the logic behind staking. So you're choosing a coin which you believe in value. So for example, I personally stake Solana. I personally stake Sand because it's a gaming coin for me. I personally stake, where is it? I also stake ADA and Luna here. And these are the coins that I personally stake on Binance itself. But you can go ahead and choose which are the projects that you like and start to stake those coins if you are in it for the long term. 5 to 10 years, in my opinion, is what you should be focusing on with staking. So I hope that this gave you an overview and also a step-by-step guide on where to go and how to get started. So where to go with hodling, crypto.com and Binance, okay? How do you get started with them? You easily can purchase this step by step. If you go through crypto.com, there's how you can purchase coins. There are help sections. There's everything there in the app itself. In Binance also, you can easily purchase by going to buy crypto, and you can buy. That's where I would suggest. When it comes to trading, I have the Facebook group in the description. And when it comes to yield earning, or basically lending your coins, I would suggest to get started with Celsius Network. These are the things. And the last thing is staking, where the easiest method is pretty much to have those coins. So basically you deposit your funds within Binance, and you can basically from that choose how you allocate your funds when it comes to staking. It's pretty simple, guys. Okay, these are the methods that I wanted to share with you. Hopefully you had an enjoyable time watching this video. You gained knowledge. And if you're interested in just following me, guys, as I mentioned before, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. And I hope this gave you 4 nice methods on how you can get started with cryptocurrency in 2022. Have a great day. I'll see you on next week's cryptocurrency video.